are you doing? Hello and welcome. So yesterday I asked who would want to see me post on YouTube, and a lot of you did, and I was surprised because I didn't think anybody cared, but a lot of you apparently do care. Also, I need to get used to looking here, not up there. Anyway, so I asked some of you, ask me questions that I can do, will answer, but I thought I'll do my makeup too, so I'm not just staring here looking at y'all. Oh, I gotta first gotta wet the beauty blender. I forgot to do that. The blender has been wet. So first thing I do is use this Maybelline concealer. Just want to say that I also think that foundation is a myth. I mean, I get it, like it gets more like, what am I even saying, stuff, but I feel like I used to use it all the time in like 2016 when like makeup was more, you know, it was like all over YouTube, but I feel like it did really nothing for me and I'd rather just use concealer, but that's just my opinion. Start off with the first question. What is a hobby that you don't lose passion for? I'm gonna honestly say is, I don't know, is social media like a hobby, I guess. That's probably something I have never lost passion for. Like ever since I was really little, I've always had some form of like social media, you can say. Like when I was really young, I also did YouTube. Also on TikTok, I post a lot on there, but like day in lives on my main TikTok account, so there's that too. So I'm gonna have to go with social media. Are you extroverted or introverted? I think I'm definitely more of a introvert. Public, I would say more of an introvert, but when it comes to a more online person, I guess you can say I'm more extroverted, if that makes sense. Because I get really nervous when it comes to meeting new people. I don't know, it depends. Because like in my friend group, you could say that I'm more of the loud one, I guess. I'm definitely more extroverted when it comes to, am I making any sense? Okay, I'm just gonna answer it. Introverted. If you are a color, which color would you be? I would say possibly yellow. I've been told by people that I give like a very yellow vibe, but people also tell me my aura or whatever is definitely more of an orangey yellow. Maybe that's why too. Do you believe in astrology? 100% yeah. I've been obsessed with astrology ever since I was like younger. Like I want to say maybe around like 5th or 4th grade is when I got into it, and as I got older I started researching more on, pretty much understood it. But I guess during that time when I was like in 5th grade, remember what year that would be? It's definitely when Instagram probably was at its peak, I would say. So like now I'm definitely more into the science behind astrology. And also, if you didn't know, I'm a Scorpio sun, Capricorn moon, and Scorpio rising. So how did you get started with your spiritual journey? You know, that's a good question because I don't exactly remember when I started, but maybe more, I think I've always been more open to spirituality. Ever since I was really young, I've always had something, you know, I've always just been really tapped into it. But I think I started getting more into it around high school. Probably when my junior year of high school was when I really immersed myself into it, mainly because I had stuff that I was going through, so I had to work through it and all that stuff. So spirituality really helped me when it came to that. Your biggest unpopular opinion? Coke over Dr. Pepper. Anyways, where did it go? Hello? Where would you like to travel? That's a good question. You know, I never really thought about this question. I would honestly like to just travel anywhere where I can go with my friends, because I think that'd be fun. Little trip. So I'm honestly down to travel anywhere. I don't really have a set place on where. Maybe nowhere in the United States though. What's your favorite crystal? Maybe sunstone, labradorite, what else? And moss agate. What piece of media, like books or movies, do you think best represents you? That's a good question because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure because I don't necessarily read and I don't necessarily watch that many movies either. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna ask you guys for that question. What do you guys think about that? For me, personally. Because I don't know. By the way, this mascara, probably the best mascara It's a Lash Princess. Probably about the best mascara that I've ever used. Just like my thumb in the eye. When's our wedding? How about you pick? What's it like being the hottest person ever? I don't know, ask your dad. Top 3 Taylor Swift song. Let me think about this. Okay, so this is a little hard for me to answer because I really enjoy her music. So I'm gonna change it just a little bit. Make it to top 3 albums, top 3 Taylor Swift albums. So first one, you're gonna have to go with Folklore. I'm a folklore girly till I die. Then probably Reputation, not in order, by the way. By the way, it's not in order. I don't know how I would put these in order. Actually, Folklore would be my first one. Yeah. So maybe also Reputation. And then this one's hard. And Red. So Folklore, Reputation, and Red. Judge me based off those top 3. Not too harshly. As a Scorpio, do you feel like you can sometimes give energy of another sign? I don't know. Sometimes a lot of people tell me that I give off Libra energy, but I think I give off that energy because my rising and my Venus are very close together and Libra is ruled by Venus. So I think that's probably why. When I give people the option to tell me what they think, they always go for Libra. I'm not sure. Maybe also, I've been told I also kind of give off Aries energy too, but I'm gonna assume that's also because I have my sun, a Scorpio sun, a Venus, Mercury, and a rising on the first house, which is ruled by Aries. So that could also be why too. But I think at the end of the day, through my core, I think I mainly give off Scorpio energy. But those would be my top 3. Scorpio, either Libra, Aries, or Scorpio. Who's your favorite wife? It's getting sweaty in here. If you guys don't know, I have 6 wives. Stephanie, Kenzie, Lex, Katie, Gabe, and other Katie. If you don't say wife number 1, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. I love all my wives equally. I love all of them. I can't choose between them. What was the hardest stage you had to go through in your spiritual journey? Probably learning how to be by myself. That's probably my biggest thing. Spirituality was a big thing that helped me because at the time when I mean again, I've always been really involved with it, but the time where I really just dived for it would have to be during a time I was no longer friends with these 2 other people. So there's that too. Basically helped me find myself, figuring out things by myself, and also being comfortable with the fact of being more alone. And it's probably now being way too comfortable with it because I rarely leave my house besides to go to work. But I am thankful that I went through what I went through, and I'm still going through many different kinds of experiences. What's your favorite fictional character of all time? I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite character of all time. I'm gonna have to go with probably Luna Lovegood, only because I feel like I relate to her a lot compared to a lot of other fictional characters. I feel like I can see myself in her only because the stuff that she goes through in Harry Potter, I kind of went through the same stuff where she likes a lot of weird things, and I was always in school, I was always labeled as somebody who, I want to say I was labeled, but I feel like I knew what other people were thinking about what I liked was kind of weird. But I like how Luna expresses herself. So that's like me now. Oh my god, I forgot my lip gloss. If you made it all the way through, thank you, and I really appreciate it. I definitely want to do more vlogs in the future. Maybe I'll do another Q&A too later on. So if you do have any extra questions for me, comment them down below too, as well as answer the other question that I asked you a little bit ago. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. All my socials are down in the description below. Also about my Twitch if you enjoy gaming too. I also have a Discord that anybody can join. Shifting, gaming, spirituality, lifestyle thing, because those are all things that I'm really interested in, but I feel like there's no set place for all of those things to come together. So that's why I made a Discord, because for people who have a bunch of different interests like me. Bye! Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm watching.